Okay, so which one is better for cold email in 2024, Lemlist or Salesforge? Today I'm going to show you how they compare in pricing, email deliverability, email warm-up, and ease of use, and which one to use to get better results in 2024 with cold email. Now, first off, pricing. Salesforge only offers two packages, a pro package and a growth package, but Lemlist pricing isn't that straightforward. On both of those, the smaller packages provide just a little bit to get started, but you'll quickly see that if you want to have more advanced features, or if you're even sending a bit more emails per month, you're gonna need to go with the bigger package that they both recommend. On Salesforge, you'll be able to send 50,000 emails per month on the growth package, which will cost you $80 per month on a yearly contract with unlimited mailboxes. Now, on the other hand, on Lemlist for $79 per month, you'll only be able to send about 5,000 emails per month, which is 10 times less. Now, Lemlist doesn't say that on their website, but in order for us to figure that out, we just have to do some basic math. Lemlist recommends you to send 100 emails per day for every mailbox that you have. And in the multi-channel expert package, you get 5 mailboxes. This means every month you'll be able to send 100 emails times 5 mailboxes times 30 days, which makes it 15,000 emails. Now, the problem here is that if you send so many emails from every mailbox, Google will slowly start to notice it and start to mark your emails as spam, which ruins the whole point of sending emails, because they will not get into the inbox you want to get it in. The person won't be able to see it, and even if they would be interested in your offer, they won't reply to the email. Our recommendation at Salesforge is to send maximum 30 to 40 emails per day per mailbox, so you don't get into spam, and that comes at about 5,000 emails on Lemlist. All in all, if you want to send more emails, Salesforge is going to be the better option, because you can send more for less money, especially if you count in its new personalized warm-up system, which I'm going to show how it works now. When we compare email setup and warm-up, both Salesforge and Lemlist offer unlimited warm-up in their mid-tier packages. But Salesforge also uses multi-language unique content and AI to personalize every warm-up email they send out, which results in fewer disconnects and much better deliverability once the emails are warmed up. Outside of that, even when you're setting up emails, you'll be able to do it much easier with Salesforge's new tool called Mailforge. With it, you can set up domains and emails in a matter of minutes instead of days. And we actually go through the process on how to do it in this video here. Now, how do Lemlist and Salesforge compare in terms of email deliverability and reply rates? Now, first of all, your reply rates will mostly differ depending on how good your email copy is and how good it resonates with your target audience. But even if you nail the target audience and the copy, there are still some things that will make reply rates go higher, like email personalization. Now, this is the main difference between Lemlist and Salesforge. They both offer AI personalization, but Salesforge takes it to the next level. You can use its AI to basically write emails instead of you with one-click personalization, but how I like to use it is to mix it up with my normal emails to add a personal touch to them. For example, if I'm sending an email to a prospect, the best way to catch his attention in the beginning of the email is to include some personalization right away in the beginning of the email. Now, how you can do this in Salesforge is like this. When you go into the sequence builder in Salesforge, you just name your sequence, you select your product, you select the language, because on Salesforge you can actually pick different languages that you want the emails to be personalized for, so you can get even better deliverability and even better reply rates. Now, when we have this ready, we set it to create sequence. We select the contacts. For now, I'm just gonna load up the contacts in here. When we have the contacts selected, add the contacts, click proceed to next. For now, we'll skip the validation, and then we can start writing the emails. Now, in the beginning of the email, we just say, hey, and we add the first name to add some personalization. If you want to increase deliverability even more, you can add auto spin tags, which will make every part of the email that can be switched out with different words like hey, hi, hello, be switched out with every email you send. So on one email, it will say, hey, Frank. On one email, it will say, hi, Mary. On the other one, it will say, hello, Tim. So when we have this ready, we can go to the next part, which is the meat of the email. And in this part, What I like to add in is the icebreaker, and this is the personalization that I was talking about. When we add in the icebreaker, what Salesforce is going to do is it's going to combine the seller data and the buyer data. The seller data being our offer, the pain points we're solving, the desires our target audience has, and the buyer data being their LinkedIn profile and website. And it's going to create a personalized message based on the info it gets. It scrapes off their profiles, so it's gonna look like you just went to your LinkedIn profile and started writing about one of their posts, even though AI is doing it instead of you. So we add the icebreaker, and then we add in the meat of the email. Now this isn't a good email, but I just added this in as a placeholder, and then we just add the subject line. So maybe it's question for, and we add first name, question for first name, and then we can click on next. Now what Salesforce is going to do is it's going to write an AI preview so you can see what the style of the personalization is going to look like. Now for example, Frank here, the founder of Salesforge, talks a lot about unconventional tactics to outsmart the competition, get leads, grow your business, and also he talks a lot about his coffee consumption. And as you can see, the icebreaker here talks about just that, and Frank here can resonate a lot with this message. Now if you don't like the message, you can just click regenerate, and it's gonna create a new one in a different style. And once you're satisfied with it, you can just click on auto generate all, and you can schedule the campaign and start sending emails out. The more you customize emails, the higher deliverability you will usually get, and also the higher reply rates you will usually get. And Salesforce seems to be better at personalizing these emails, or at least giving you more options or flexibility on how to use AI to do it. Now this is all good enough, but what's the comparison on ease of use between these two platforms? Overall, in my experience, Salesforce has a much clearer interface than Lemlist. It's actually much more similar to Instantly, who also figured out how to lay out everything in a very simple way. The navigation is very clear, and you have a very easy time understanding how to use it. And on top of that, you'll also get personally onboarded by one of the cold email experts at Salesforge, so they make sure you understand how to use AI, how to use personalization, and how to use everything that Salesforce has to offer, so you don't make mistakes and you get the best results possible right off the bat. They actually go as far as build your first campaign with you on the call, so they make sure the AI doesn't butcher your emails because of some random things you did wrong. In the end, good email copy is what's going to make the biggest difference between people replying to your emails negatively or positively. But if you can get a tool to work with you and enhance and hyper-personalize your emails at scale, and right now Salesforge is that will allow you to send more emails with better personalization and at the same price compared to Lemlist. Now, if you are picking which cold email software to use, you might also be interested in this video here, where we go into how Salesforge compares to Instantly, and you can see how they compare in terms of pricing, ease of use, and everything we talked about in this video, so you can make the best decision possible for you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.